A huge 90 basis point interest rate rise. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heiser here and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee or temporary glass stein of coffee, as I am, and well, let's have a look at some news from ANZ increasing their fixed rates by nearly 1 percentage points. 90 basis points, 0.9%. This is a big move, everyone. This is a really big move. And it's, well, a sign of things to come. Rates are just going to keep going up. This morning, we had a breakfast at South Bank with the kids, and I was reading the Fin Review and just looking at it. Just looking at the comments from our Reserve Bank governor trying to push wage growth down, warning of inflation like the 70s. SPC concerned about rising power prices, meaning their business needs government bailouts. More and more taxes, the biggest tax on coal in the entire world here in Queensland. We really are up for some tough years ahead. Everyone, we really are. And I hope people learn valuable lessons from this. But here we go. Well, let's get back to this broker update. So ANZ announced it will increase home loan interest rates in Australia, everyone. Effective the 22nd of June, so today, ANZ will increase selected fixed rates for ANZ fixed home loans and fixed residential investment loans. Now, what's interesting is that the Reserve Bank is trying to pedal it back. When you read, and I'll go through this article, I'll discuss this particular one about our governor in another video, but essentially it's just showing that he's completely reactionary. No one trusts anything from the Reserve Bank. We all locked in our mortgages. How many of the viewers of the channel managed to lock in sub 2%? Because when they said they'll keep the cash rate low, which, and I'll bring it up here to use this chart, which has gone up, when they said they'll keep it low until 2024, no one believed them. No one believed them. And I mean, we just look here at the wage growth predictions. So they've failed, for a decade in predicting wage growth. Now they're finally getting the wage growth, but they're terrified of the inflation that it'll cause. Awesome. But anyway, here we go. Owner-occupier, principal and interest, LVR, less than or equal to 80%. So you're going from 1 year fixed, 3.79, which is the cheapest, up 4.69. 5 year fixed. You're over. We're seeing 6% here, guys. We've seen the first 6% rate here on a mortgage. Remember, you were getting below. I got 4 years, 1.99. Everyone. So I'm now, with my CommBank, I'm 4% below what I could get now. Here you've got greater than 80% LVR, principal and interest. Again, you're going from 3.84 to 4.74 and 5 years. 5.24 up to 6.14. And here we have less than or equal to 80% LVR, interest only. Your 4.39 is the cheapest, up to 5.29. And you've got 5.89 up to 6.79. Interest only. Greater than 80% LVR, and we can see again 4.44 up to 5.34. Everything's up 90. 5.94 up to 6.84, guys. That's the highest interest rate. So this is the thing. When people get in trouble and maybe switch to interest only for a period, they'll be paying a higher rate. And the concern is going to be the punters who believed all the bullshit and who took on these huge mortgages, guys. Investors, you're going 4.19 at 1 year up to 5.09. And again, 5 years, we're over 6% now. Greater than 80% LVR, 5 years, you're over 6.3, or you're over 6.3 at 6.34. Interest only, less than or equal to 80% LVR. Highest is now 6.49 for 5 years fixed. It's all happening, guys. And here we go, 6.54. And, well, it just keeps going. Now, let's have a look. Let's play some scenarios here. Let's say we'll do 4%, 4 years. 4 years, we'll go 5.09 to, 5.99. And I'll bring over the Excel here. Okay, we're looking at an increase in repayments of 10%. So $328.12 on a 580 grand mortgage, which is the average mortgage. But let's say you did what many of us did. We all signed up for 1.99, and then boom, we suddenly decide to re-sign up for another 4 years, and you're hitting 5.99%. That's a 62% increase. Now, the viewers of this channel, I'm confident that most of you are going to be prepared for this or are preparing for it now. But there are going to be some people that are going to cop it, guys. I mean, let's do something really scary. Let's say you got an $800,000 mortgage. At this change, you're talking $1,800 additional a month. So you're going from a sub $3,000 a month mortgage repayment to touching on close to $5,000. And even if you went from 5.09, that's again from closer to 4,000, 4.3 up to 4.7, virtually 4.8, up to $452 additional a month. That's $100 a week, guys. So, I mean, there you go. There you go, everyone. Well, let's have a talk about this. There's certainly going to be challenging times coming ahead. I think we all need to prepare for interest rates going up. We need to prepare for cost of living going up. We need to prepare for increased taxation. We've seen it now here with Labor in Queensland. We need to prepare for a lot of the promises that people foolishly voted for. We're going to have to pay for those promises, guys, one way or another. And I just hope people haven't gone too far to the edge. What really worries me is the what I'm scared of, that this new shared equity thing that's so bloody popular, when people start going to the edge, there'll be calls for bailouts of people who are struggling. Then the state will come in and start helping people, rescuing them, owning a portion of their house. I know it sounds like, some great reset fantasy, but house ownership is, it's a rite of passage here in Australia. It was the great equalizer. I would say it's one of the reasons why we were the lucky country. You could get a home, you could support a family, all on one income. You could afford a holiday, you could afford a car, all modern conveniences. But there you go, guys. There you go. That's what I'm concerned about. That we now have this social acceptance of government part owning private residences, and then there'll be calls for those interventions. Maybe that'll be the mortgage keeper. Hey, the government will start paying part of your mortgage to start, but they'll only have to, first it'll only be 10%, 15%, 20%. And it won't let the market correct. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going off on a tangent, guys. Let's hope. I'm just being a bit paranoid. And we're just going to see the market overheat. There'll be a few people that will get into trouble. This will really manifest in the retail and discretionary spending in the economy, and we'll slowly get a recession, or some sectors of the economy will be in recession, while overall we'll probably still be okay, but it'll feel bad for a lot of people. Let's hope that's the outcome. Not something worse, not stupid policies from a lot of these nincompoop politicians. That's what worries me more. And judging by how Australians have been acting the last couple of years, I wouldn't be shocked. Anyway, you tell me your thoughts on this one, guy. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support us, there are a few ways you can. You can financially support us via joining YouTube or Patreon, using our referral links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Aussie Broadband, buying our pocket squares or merch, or contacting us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. And prepare for this coming rate rise. Over 6%. They're approaching 7%, guys. We'll start to see fixed year terms 10% eventually. We're not even at 1% cash rate yet.